Our final witness is Mr. Scott Tadajewski. Mr. Tadajewski is Executive Director of the National Coalition of Certification Centers in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where he's been involved in establishing and implementing industry-led workforce skills certification systems in public education. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chairman Graves and Ranking Member Vasquez and members of the committee. Thank you for this opportunity to appear here today and discuss this important issue of how we can work with small businesses on innovation approaches that can help with their workforce development. I am the Executive Director of the National Coalition of Certification Centers. I am here today on behalf of Gateway Technical College in Kenosha, Wisconsin, who is also a founding member of the National Coalition of Certification Centers. NC3 is an outgrowth of the relationship between Gateway Technical College and Snap-on Tool Corporation. This year, Gateway Technical College is celebrating its 100 years of service to the greater southeast region of Wisconsin. Gateway Technical College has been part of many business cycles over the last 100 years and has always responded with innovative approaches to meet the workplace needs of both small business and national industries, and today is doing the same. Our current business cycle is and has been very challenging. Gateway Technical College believes that working with business industry to understand new and emerging technologies and their impact on the local and national workforce issues is critically important. For example, the transportation industry, the aviation aerospace industry, energy industries, and manufacturing as well are bringing new technologies to the marketplace that impact supply chain, manufacturing processes, commercial and retail service industries, many of them in the small and medium business arena. The impact today for both the workforce and the business owner is not only what do you know, but what can you do? And what can you do and how can you use technology to improve productivity, process, and cost in a competitive marketplace? Opportunities exist for small business owners to engage with colleges nationally to develop technical training for the emerging workforce, the instructors that teach it, and for small businesses. Additionally, these efforts will have a positive cascading effect down to high schools and middle schools, which is equally as well critically important as when we think about our 8th graders out there today. Within 8 semesters, they will be graduating from high school, and where will they be? This, in combination with congressional efforts that focus on increasing community college training for new and transitioning workforce, or even provide greater opportunities. Many college presidents are proactive, as you have heard today, to this need, but they cannot do it alone. What do I do? How do I do it? And who can help me with it are some of the questions that are being asked out there, not only by the college presidents, but by small business owners. This is part of what NC3 and our National Coalition of Certification Centers, driven by college presidents, small business owners, and industry, are doing. The ability today and in the future to provide guidance and engage collaborative efforts with small business are key to developing sustainable workforce development systems. Some key recommendations today: support for initiatives that provide better long-range planning for employers and employee needs. Many Federal programs, some of what we have heard talked about today, address the need for issues, but however, there still exists a skills gap out there. Training for today's required skills has been mentioned in the opening statements. We have diagnostic equipment. We have manufacturing equipment that are on high level. Some of the research that we have done finds that some of this technology, even with the very best professions out there, are only using 20% of the capability. One of the things that we have been focusing on is working with colleges and college instructors to be able to show and so that they become power users of this technology, and therefore that can cascade and transcend into the students, the emerging workforce, and most importantly, our laid-off workers out there that are in transition right now. Support and encourage colleges to align academic requirements with technology application requirements. Small business owners need both to stay in business and compete. Support and recognize investment efforts that small businesses do make with local community colleges. Entrepreneurship partnerships with community colleges and small businesses are equally important. Ideas today will turn into market leadership in 3 years, and that also creates job growth in new areas. One example that we are working with right now today with compressed natural gas and market leaders as well as small companies. We're all familiar with our good old gas stations. Well, one of the things that we're installing across this country is compressed natural gas fueling service stations. That is a whole new marketplace, a whole new set of job skill sets, some historical, some legacy, but with some new ones in there that are creating a whole new work effort. Fifth, support for Carl Perkins type funding for industry, for education. When we think about this, our small business owners are investing in their local community colleges. Local community colleges take state and local dollars and invest in buildings, hire staff, and core equipment to need. The use of Perkins funding or funds like Perkins funding and other federal dollars to buy advanced technical equipment that the local business owners are using and be able to train the emerging workforce, the incumbent workforce, and especially the transitioning workforce on how to use that equipment and how to be able to go into the job site and be able to put that into productive, proficient use immediately are all key of what we've heard today on industry-recognized certifications, stackable credentials, and a process that leads to sustainability in that. Because the technology we have today is going to continue to change. It has to change for us to remain competitive. And so a sustainable workforce plan like this is what NC3 is doing and working with other associations as well to help drive this model to address it. Thank you.